Hi, everybody. My name is Jessica Akpan. Today, we have a marketing training for you on how to grow your business with Coral Club. These tools and these tips are going to help you to use marketing strategies to grow your business with Coral Club, especially for the leaders in our company. So, on our agenda, we're going to be discussing a few topics. We're going to first talk about why good marketing principles help your business grow, the three main business activities using marketing that will help your Core Club business grow, how being seen helps you reach more people and connect with them, how to build trust with your people and with your audience so they can trust you and your structure, and why being consistent helps you succeed more over time. So, for the first part, we're going to talk about the importance of marketing. So, marketing is super important to build connections, trust, and brand impact. I'm going to go through some of the specific things that you can do in marketing to increase your visibility and increase the people that come to you, trust you, and then want to eventually join you on your Coral Club journey. So the three pillars of growth, and these are the three main activities I was talking about, is visibility, credibility, and consistency. So visibility is really key for attracting new customers, new distributors, people to join your structure. Having them see you is going to help them to know that you exist so that they can come and sign on and see what Coral Club is about. Credibility helps to build that trust and that loyalty among your customers and among your new distributors that choose to join your structure. And last but not least, consistency and seeing that you're serious about it. You keep your posts and your communication with them ongoing, builds that brand recognition and helps them to also trust you over time. So, enhancing exposure. I'm going to give you a few strategies on how to enhance your exposure for maximum effect. So, talking about visibility, you can use social media platforms to communicate. We have so many social media platforms as well as Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok. There's so many platforms that you can use to comment, DM, and connect with people, Facebook included. Another tip for reaching and enhancing exposure is engaging posts. So, taking time to create posts on social media so people get to know you and what you're about and learn more about Coral Club. And another opportunity is networking events. So don't shy away from going out. Maybe it's a brunch or an event at your workplace. Anywhere that you can network with people is an opportunity to grow your business with Coral Club. So be sure to get out there, put yourself out there. The more that you expose yourself, the more opportunity you have for new club members, new distributors to find and connect with you and your structure. So, talking about building trust and building credibility, credibility is essential because then people will trust you and what you have to say. So, there's some different factors that are included. So, one is being transparent. If people trust you to be open and honest, they will more likely find credibility in you. Another area is expertise. So if you have certifications, if you're a doctor, maybe you do facials, you're an esthetician, use that expertise to your advantage, especially as we are health, wellness, beauty. Definitely use your expertise to connect and build that trust among potential customers, club members, and distributors. Another way to build credibility is positive testimonials. So sharing either your story or the stories of people around you who've used Coral Club and have had that impact. Sharing that will also begin to build trust as people hear and see how the company has helped you. Lastly, consistent branding. So just maintaining consistency on how you present yourself on social media and to the public helps to build that trust because people know who you are and what to expect from you. So now, speaking on the power of consistency and keeping it steady, staying visible and being consistent is super key, especially as it relates here to social media. So maybe I would recommend to establish a content calendar, put all the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through the weekend, and see what you're able to do. So The key here is not to maybe post every single day for 1 week and then fall off and stop posting. Better to post maybe 3 to 4, maybe even 5 times a week, but it's something that you can keep on consistently. This is going to help to build anticipation and growth because people will become ready to expect your content. So be ready to be consistent and plan ahead. That's going to be a huge tip there. Now, storytelling, which is one of the best parts of marketing, in my opinion. We have a consumer study that showed that 75% of consumers connect with brands through their personal stories. So, how much more you, as a distributor, as a leader, sharing your story on your social media platforms, whenever you go out, even if it's to the grocery store, your local like church or organization, walking, the gym classes. There's so many opportunities for you to meet with people, connect with them, and use storytelling. And that's telling your own story of how Coral Club has helped you, how the products have changed your life. Hearing it from you is one of the most effective ways for people to resonate and gain that interest so that they can want to join Coral Club and they can want to join your structure or become a leader or even just be a club member and better their lives through our products. So, in the description, I created a presentation of how to share your story on social media. So, click there. That goes in deep on how you can share your story. That's one of the most effective ways in marketing to grow your business, grow your visibility, and help you to maintain your credibility on social media and anywhere that you spread your story. So, we want to address common concerns. So, this is more about the psychology behind what might be stopping you from using marketing to grow your business. And in that, since we talked about visibility, credibility, consistency, that is focused on you. So, you need to identify what fears maybe might be stopping you from taking actionable steps, and then recognize that everybody has fears in business or in even putting themselves out there. But once you do, you find out that it's not scary and that you're able to attract more people to your business. And what you get out of that has more returns. So just identify what might be stopping you and create strategies. At least today, I will provide you with marketing strategies that will help reduce the barrier to entry and help you to learn how to navigate this dynamic and get started using marketing for your business. So now creating effective content. So this is more on using social media, especially if you're recording a video. So you want to make sure you have these three elements, which are a hook, a story, and a solution. So for the content that you see that goes viral on TikTok and on Instagram, it's not so random. There's definitely an art. That being a hook, that's what got you to be engaged with the video, look at it and keep watching, and sharing your story from there also creates people to be engaged and show. So the hook should draw people in, spark people's interest, and let them catch them. And in social media, I will say today you have about 2 seconds to really get people to connect with your video. So a hook is very important, especially if you're going to be taking the time to create a video. You want to make sure people are watching. Next part of that is your story. So making sure that you use your story to resonate with your audience and making your message memorable and impactful. And with that, being concise, getting to the point, letting people know where you're going. They should have a feel of where your story should be leading them. And lastly, which is one of the most important as well, is the solution. So offering a solution that addresses their need and guiding them towards that action. So we're talking about Coral Club here. So maybe you're creating a video on a product that's worked well for you. Tell them that solution at the end so that they can be interested and maybe use your link and purchase one of our products. So here are some hooks that you can steal from me. So a few of them are ever wonder how I stay energized without coffee? This one you could use for introducing one of our products. Maybe Pentocon would be a great one. Another hook you can take on the wellness side could be three things I wish I knew before starting my wellness journey. These are more the videos you'll see on TikTok and Instagram, and they catch your attention really quickly because people know exactly what they're gonna get. And if they're interested in wellness, they'll watch the video and listen for the three things. And hopefully, one of them will include Coral Club products. The next one is not all supplements are created equal. Here's why I chose Coral Club. So, this is a great hook, especially if you have expertise, if you're a doctor or a nurse, where people already have that trust in you, and maybe you have a scientific background and you know how great our products are and that we source only the best ingredients. You can cover that, and people will be engaged and see how we are different from the rest. Another good hook is if you struggle with any number of issues, watch this. So, for example, if you struggle with bloating, watch this video, and then you can get into how your story about how you maybe dealt with bloating, maybe you use Quattro Biotic or one of our gut health products, and share your story there. Another hook is how I turn my love for wellness into extra income, and you can too. So, this is really great, especially for distributors and leaders, because it shows you how to turn wellness into income. And anybody who's interested, who's already interested in health, wellness, but maybe wants to make some extra income and wants to do it with ease, this is a great part. And you can get into all the benefits, including you being one of their mentors and guiding them through the process. So that's a great hook, especially for the business side. And lastly, before you spend another dollar on supplements, hear this first. This is great, especially for our health conscious people who are checking their budgets. So people will be like, wow, what should I look out for before purchasing a supplemental product or a product that's based on like supplements, health, wellness, beauty, whatever it is? You can adjust it to your liking, but that's another hook to engage them. So try these hooks, try creating a video with them, and tag us at Coral Club America. So, some practical things that you can do today, right now, that will help enhance your marketing effectiveness, especially as it relates to social media, is one, turn on high quality uploads. So, on Instagram, on TikTok, those types of social media platforms, in the settings, you can go to the data portion and see how you can toggle the switch to on for high quality uploads. So the reason why it's not automatically put on is some people, maybe they're not in their home, not connected to Wi-Fi, and they're using their data. So Instagram and TikTok, what they'll do is compress your data so that when you upload it, it doesn't upload at the highest quality, but then it saves you data. But you don't want that because the algorithm doesn't push out content that is not clear, crisp, and high definition. So be sure to turn on high quality uploads and see how people engage with your content because it's clear, it's beautiful. If you spent time making it, people should be able to see it very clearly. Another thing which is really important is to check your social media profiles. For me, I call it a social media audit. So check your bio, your profile picture, your pin post. Just go through all of your posts and make sure that if somebody were to visit your page for the first time, do they know who you are? Do they know what you do, who you help? And especially if that profile is dedicated to Coral Club and growing your structure, make sure that it's great. Make sure that your profile picture is inviting. They see your face. Make sure that in your bio, you include who you are, what you do, and look through your post. If somebody was a stranger coming to your page, would they know what you do? Would they want to engage with you? Taking the time to make sure your social media profile is good is really necessary because it's your first impression on social media for people who are meeting you for the first time. So definitely take time to do this and see how it helps you. Last, and one of the best topics for today is to pick one product or topic and create a mini series on it. So these are going super viral on TikTok and on Instagram. People are longing for connection and for people's stories. So one thing that people have been doing is to create a mini series based on a topic. So most people might know, like how I lost weight in 90 days or trying 75 hard 90 for 75 days. Here's day one out of 75. So you can create like a mini series based on that. So maybe you want to do coral detox. You can create a series and let people follow you on your journey of coral detox, and they can see your progress each day, your story, how you felt. And even better if you do a before and after picture and talk about your results. Having people to follow along your journey is great because they get to see in real time how it's helping you. So definitely try it. And if you go viral, be sure to tag us at Coral Club America. Yes, and you have our at name there. So at Coral Club America, and use the hashtag Coral Club and hashtag Coral Club Experience for greater visibility. And we will see that as the social marketing team in North America and repost your footage. So be sure to tag us. So, as promised, you made it to the end of today's training. Scan the QR code to get your free custom email signature. And it's great because you can customize it, add your email stand out, add your picture, add your Coral Club email, and anything that you would like to do to separate your email, make it stand out so that when people see you, they can click, learn about Coral Club at our website there. There's so many things you can do there and scan it there and then just copy paste it into your email settings for the signature portion, and you're able to save and update it there. So let's grow together. Thank you so much for joining today. Wishing you all an amazing day, and I hope you stay healthy. Bye.